Hello again, my name's Gabe Zolna. This is the 15th of October 2016. Turned on the set a little bit before 4 o'clock, and who did I see? And what did I watch? Well, I watched John Stossel, and he was supporting and highlighting Gary Johnson. His whole hour show was on Gary Johnson. Now you have to stop and ask yourself, why? Gary Johnson doesn't have a chance in becoming president. But what Stossel was able to do is to, in all probability, garner a whole lot of votes for Stossel through his efforts to get those votes given to Gary Johnson. Now, if that happens, which I believe it will, it'll pull tens of thousands of votes from Donald. Not from Hillary, but from Donald. Right after the Stossel show, which is funded by Fox News, Kennedy starts talking. And what does she do? Well, she attacks both Donald and both Hillary, as did John Stossel as well. So what they're doing is they're setting the stage. For who? Well, we've got all kinds of negative information on Hillary through WikiLeaks. And we've got all kinds of negative information on Donald through the mainstream media, including Fox. I've lost track how many times Fox News has played that tape of Donald, or highlighted the words that Donald said when he was talking to someone that he thought was a friend. Now, who might ultimately benefit from all this? You want a real scary thought? Well, how's our Constitution set up? Well, you've got the president, you've got the vice president. And if something happens to both of them, who assumes the role of president? The speaker. Might that explain why Paul Ryan has done what he's done to further undermine the confidence of the American people in Donald Trump? Is it possible that what might come out of this is that there's a way within the Constitution to show that neither presidential nominee candidate is truly eligible? Well, if they're not eligible, and if Obama can't run for a third term, and if he doesn't bring about martial law, who might become president? Folks, I don't know. None of this makes any sense. What Paul Ryan has done, what the other rhinos have done, what John Stossel spent an hour talking about a candidate that doesn't have a chance, but he can pull votes. Gary Johnson. And then again, Kennedy does the same thing. Starts off bad-mouthing both Hillary and Donald. Who does that leave? I'm just throwing this out, folks. I'm not saying that this is going to happen. All I'm doing is looking at the pieces of the puzzle. And they paint a rather interesting scenario, do they not? We really don't know what's going on. But I think we're going to find out before Election Day. Anything is possible. Again, the media is bashing both presidential candidates. Think what you like. Can you not see it being a possibility that all that's left standing is Paul Ryan, who's a rhino? So with Paul Ryan as president, Obama still gets to play what he wants to play, because Paul Ryan is not a Republican. Jenna Ryan will become First Lady, Democratic lobbyist. Look at the pieces of the puzzle. Tell me what you think might be a possibility. I hope I'm wrong, but we'll see, won't we? Thanks for listening.